Hi everyone, my name is Amaka and this is my channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. It's good to meet you. If you're a returning subscriber, hello, I'm glad you came back. So today I'm going to be talking about how to record or do self-tape monologues for auditions. If you recall, in a few videos back when I did the video about Magic Land in Abuja, I mentioned in that video that I know I haven't told you guys that I'm an actor, so consider this an actual introduction. Hi, I'm Amaka and I'm an actor living in Abuja, Nigeria. This is what gives me the authority to talk about this particular thing, how to film your self-tape monologue for auditions. I know a lot of actors, a lot of us, we battle with this. You know, if you don't have any training, if you don't know the first thing about this, you're definitely going to watch this video to the very end because it is packed. So yeah, I'm going to be giving you professional tips that, like, things that you would do, and when you incorporate them in your monologue, you're sure you did a good job, and you're most definitely going to be getting a call back from the casting directors. Legal. First of all, let's answer the question. What is a self-tape audition? So it's basically you taping yourself, recording yourself, doing a monologue and submitting it for an audition to get into a movie, a TV series, a commercial ad, anything like that. So basically there's a self-tape audition and there's the physical auditions. Physical auditions are, you know, the ones that require you to go to a particular location, that you walk into the room and all of that. I'll do a different video about physical auditions, but we're here to talk about self-tape auditions. So they're really convenient. If you ask me, I like self-tape auditions because they're quite convenient. They let you take your time, do what you want to do as many takes as possible as you want. You know, review, look at it, review, and decide if you want to submit that particular video. Whereas in the physical auditions, once you're in the room, you're in the room. Like, you just have to deliver. It's either you know you bring your A game, you deliver there, or you fumble, or whatever, you know. But self-tape auditions give you the opportunity to, like, edit, re-record, whatever the case may be. So yes, I am a self-tape fan. I don't know about you. Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section. So getting on to it, I'm sure the very first question that's going to be on your mind is, what do I use to film? Look, you do not need a professional camera to do your monologues, to do your self-tapes. As long as you have a phone that has a camera that has good quality, it's just the good quality part that is essential. It's good for you to know that you should never, ever film your self-tape vertically. Always film horizontally. I'm showing you something now to give you an instance of what I mean. Always film horizontally, never film vertically. This is because you don't know the screen your casting directors are going to be watching your tape from, your audition, your monologue from. You don't know, at times they, you know, put it on a bigger screen, and then when you submit an audition tape that you filmed vertically, this is what it's going to look like on their screens. Yeah, you see, that's not cool. So always film horizontally, this way. So yes, do that, and then ensure that whenever you are filming, give yourself headroom. Yes, when you're framing, ensure that there is a little space, yes, between your head and the top of the frame. Don't leave too much room. Don't leave too little room. I think I'll do a separate video where I'm showing you guys exactly what I mean. Yeah, so don't leave too much room and don't leave too little room. That's an headspace room. Yes, so ensure you do that. That way it should majorly be from your chest upwards. Yes, so like, have that in mind. It should be basically from your chest. We should be having from your chest, just the way it is in this video, from my chest upwards, and then there's a little room. Yeah. Also, something that is worthy of note is that you shouldn't be too far off to the side. Don't be too far off to the side. You want to be the center of attention. Trust me. So when you're too far off to the side, they get distracted by whatever is, you know, the space there, you know. So make sure that you're in the center, like the very center of your screen. And then also, you don't want to be standing too far away from your camera, or you don't want to be standing so close to your camera. Maintain a very good distance. That way, just like I told you, your camera will be getting from your chest area, top of your head, and then a little space. That is key. Don't you ever forget. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the audio. Audio is key, trust me. Audio is key. Have good sound. Most times we record monologues and then we send, and the casting directors they're not even able to hear the words we're saying, what we're actually saying in the monologue. And I mean, it's the words that carries the monologue. It is the audio that carries what you're doing. If they're not able to hear you, it becomes a huge challenge. So ensure that you have good audio. If your camera, like I said, if you have a good phone, it should have a good audio. Ensure that there's no noise in your background. Ensure that turn off everything. Turn off the TV sound, turn off the fan. I know at times some fans can get noisy. Turn off the fan. If you have to turn off the AC, if your AC is noisy, turn it off. Turn off every sound from the environment. Now, if you know that, okay, it might not really be so possible for me to turn off everything, or the sound, I have turned off everything and there's still some sound from my environment so low, but it's my camera or my phone audio, is still catching that little noise. Invest in a microphone. Lapel mics, they are so cheap these days, so invest in one to get yourself good audio for your monologue. It is so important. I cannot emphasize this enough. Imagine this video were up and you couldn't hear anything I was saying. Right? Awkward, Abby? So yes, invest in a good microphone and ensure that you have good audio for your self-tape. It is going to save you a lot of headache. So if you're still here and you've watched to this part of this video, please, I take God beg you, Ejo, Biko, Mabinu, click the subscribe button, like this video, share it to fellow actors, share it to anyone, and a younger person you're trying to encourage in the movie industry, film industry. Share it, subscribe. I beg, make my channel feel grow. Let this channel grow. Thank you very much. Let's get on to the next thing. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is your lighting. Guys, you should know this. If you don't have good lighting for your self-tape, it's like you performing in the dark. Who is going to see you? What are you doing exactly? Look, I know. Now you're going to say, I don't have money to go and be buying studio lights and this and that and that. You don't. Just set up your camera in front of a window. That is where this video I'm filming right now, I'm set up in front of a window. Nothing beats natural light. In the daytime, the sun, so make use of it. It's not only for sun to be marmoring your skin. Enjoy the light that comes from the window. Use it for your self-tape audition. In a situation where, I have to do a self-tape and it's not daytime, and I don't have enough time to film because I have to submit and all that. This is where you can now start thinking of investing in getting a ring light, studio lights, and all of that. So it's not like the studio lights are not good. It's even convenient because at any time you want to film, you can just start setting up, So I'm going to be showing you the light I use. It is just a normal ring light. I don't have anything extra for now. When I upgrade, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. So yes, it is that simple. Make sure you set up in front of a window. Include your ring light if you want it to be as this video. Include a ring light, but if you know you don't have a ring light, don't let that bring you down. Still do your setup. Make sure you set up in front of a window, and let your video be lit so that the casting directors can see all that talent that you've got. Because we help if you idle. Okay, I'm not going to forget to mention that most ring lights come with phone holders, like tripod stands that help you hold your phone. So that particular one is a no-brainer. So you wouldn't need to hold your phone while you're doing your monologue. Nothing is distracting you. You just stand in front of the camera and you get your groove on. Okay, so let's get on to the next thing. Background. Hey, my lord. Okay. So I'm going to say this. I love you guys, but I'm going to say this. It is a harsh truth that you need to know. Whenever you're filming a self-tape, you see this type of background that I have. run away from it, avoid it, run as far away as you can, as fast as you can, because it is the first thing that will tell a casting director that this person does not know what they are doing. If you want to appear like a professional, even though you did not go to any acting school or anything like that, you just came to this my sweet YouTube channel to learn it. If you want to appear like a professional, if you want them to perceive you like someone who knows what they are doing, make sure you use a plain background, because darling, you want all the attention to be on you, all the attention to be on your craft. Use a plain background. You could go to the market, get some a material, plain color. Like when I mean plain color, no flower, no design, nothing, plain like that. Use bold colors. You could use blue, you could use white, you could use black, you could use gray, you could use subtle colors that are not so shouty. Remember, your goal here is to keep the attention on yourself. You don't want to be sharing attention with background. People, casting director will be looking at your monologue audition and they're going to be distracted by, I like that pattern she has behind her. All of that. You don't need it, okay? So you can go to the market, get a yard of fabric, 1 yard. Go to any local market near you. 1 yard of fabric is enough. Whenever you want to film your audition, use sellotape. Tape it to the walls, okay? If you know that you don't have the strength to be going to market to go and be looking for where to cut fabric and all of that, just call a painter. Look for a section of your house that is facing the window, a place that you know that you get good lighting from. Paint that part a good plain color, any of those colors I mentioned: white, gray, light yellow, not very shouty yellow, light yellow, blue, soft blue, baby blue, those kind of blue, ash, gray, soft, pastel, neutral, plain colors. That is what you want. Or you could also go to the market and get paper rolls. You know the type they use in studios? Yes, those ones. You could get it, cut out, like you could buy a huge roll. And because the huge roll is always not easy to carry about, if maybe you're like me who likes to travel and opportunities for auditions can come up anytime and you want to film a monologue immediately, you can cut out a piece, tape on the wall, and do your auditions. Okay? So yes, background is very, very key. So another thing that you have to keep in mind is your wardrobe. What do you wear to do the self-tape? It's just like what I talked about, what I spoke about in background. You don't want to wear anything that is going to distract your casting director. Trust me. Please do well to wear neutral colors, plain color, not shouty, not neon green, not neon orange, not cool, calm colors. Some people will tell you you should dress according to the character you're playing. The truth, my dears, is that you don't know who your casting director is. And if you want to reason like an African and you're sure that you want to book this job, it's better that you are safe in the middle. Some casting directors do not like when you go all the way and get props and, let's say you're trying to do a monologue where you're the wife of a president. That's now when you say, you know what? I'm going to give them Anti-Shola Shobowale vibes. You now go and start looking for where you rent clothes to look like somebody that is big or rich. Sorry, some casting directors will be like, this one is doing too much. All these things she's wearing is distracting me. So, please, on to the next video. I can't come and stress myself. That's the truth. So, be safe. Get a top, a t-shirt, a shirt, something neutral. Nobody will see shirts or t-shirt and say, wahala. Nobody. So get a shirt, get a t-shirt, get a polo, as long as nothing is written on it. Don't go wear t-shirt and you wrote, shut up, the girl in this one. Refrain from all of that, please. Wear plain outfits, plain t-shirts, Some casting directors want to just see you in your natural state. Most times you don't even need makeup. Just rub powder. Ensure your face is not so oily. Please, for your sake, for our sake, because we want to see you in the next TV show. So now that you have all of these things in check, the next thing that you need to do is to slate. Most people do not slate. Most people don't even know what slating is. Well, You're going to know what it is because you're here watching this video. So what does slating mean? Slating is basically an introduction of yourself. Now, when I say introduction, don't be carried away and just start thinking, oh, I need to tell them the history, my life history, where I'm from, my village, how many children my father gave birth to. No. Keep it professional, keep it short. So you're going to be saying your name, your age, and then the monologue you want to do. That simple, and you go straight into it. Some casting directors will tell you to include your height, and in that situation, if they ask you for something extra, you can now include it in your slating. Let us now go into the monologue proper. What after you've done your setup, after you've told them your name, you've told them your age, what is your monologue choice? Which monologue are you actually going to do? This is where people's head used to scatter. It used to just calm down. It's not that serious. When you want to select a monologue, select something that you're comfortable with, something within who you are. Look, when you're doing monologues, it's just about putting your best foot forward. So this is my advice to you. It's like a hack. Go for a monologue that is close to your character, your real character. That way, you're definitely going to do well in the monologue. You're going to deliver. You get. And also a monologue that will help you show range. I'm definitely going to be doing another video because I cannot say everything that needs to be said in this short video. The range of emotions you're able to pack into the monologue, it matters, because that's what the casting directors see and they're like, oh, this person is really good. You don't want a monologue that is just going to be flat all through. No, you're going to be shooting yourself in the leg when you do that. Preparing your monologue. It's not enough to see a monologue script online and say, oh, I'm going to do this, and you put a camera in front of you and you start. No. Or you learn the lines and then you start recording. That is the fastest way to failure. There's something called a monologue breakdown. That is what you do when you're preparing your monologue. I will do a separate video on that one. Trust me, I have a lot of videos coming up. See this acting matter, I know that there are a lot of us out there, and it's as if we've been trying and nothing is hitting. Maybe it's because you're not doing something right. And I'm here to tell you what it is. Each sentence you say in a monologue, there should be a message that is trying to pass, an expression that should go along with it. So after doing your monologue breakdown, now you have to relax, warm up, rehearse with the breakdown that you've done. And then when you feel like you're okay with the script, click that record button and take us away. Feel free to record yourself, do as many takes as possible, go over it over and over again. That is the advantage you have for doing a self-tape audition. After that, review these videos that you've done, all these takes that you've done, review them. Ask people also, if you have people around you who know, it's good for you to have industry professionals as friends, people you can show your monologue to as part of the review process. Take feedback. If the feedback you get requires that you film again, go for it. Film. Do it as many times as it takes. Review it. And when you have picked something that you like, it's as simple as sending the monologue to the particular email address or whatever mode of submission for your monologue is, you do that. Okay? So trust me, if you follow every single thing that I've said in this video, I guarantee you that you would have taken a step closer to booking your dream job, closer to getting a call back. They will look at you and say, this actor knows what they're doing. And even if you don't get a call back for that particular job, they are going to take note of you, take note of your face, take note of your name. And in future, there's a likelihood that they're going to be calling you to give you or book you for a different job, okay? It is good that you've stayed with me till the end of this video. You don't know how honored, you don't know how happy I am, honestly. You stayed and watched me. Gosh. Thank you very much. Please make sure you subscribe. Follow me on my different social media handles, IG, TikTok. I always drop tips. I always drop things that are related to the film industry, the entertainment industry. Is something that you are going to love. Share this video to all of your loved ones, or your friends, your colleagues in acting. Oh yeah, now. Let's do it. Oh yeah, subscribe. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. Until next time, until the next video. Bye bye.